Hello, my name is Joshua, and it's my night to share a word with my family again. And tonight we will be starting in Psalms chapter 37, starting with verse 1, a psalm of David. Fret not yourself because of the wicked. Be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass, and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good, so you will dwell in the land and enjoy security. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will act. He will bring forth your vindication as the light, and your right as the noonday. Be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over him who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil. For the wicked shall be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord shall possess the land. Yet a little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look well at his place, he will not be there. But the meek shall possess the land, and delight themselves in abundant prosperity. The wicked plots against the righteous, and gnashes his teeth at him. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he sees that his day is coming. I'm going to stop reading right there. And so the main thing that the Lord spoke to me was patience. And the word patience means the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. And so one thing I believe I was getting from this is that we need to be patient through anything we're going through. We need to be patient for the Lord's timing, because it says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over him who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. So although we see people who are wicked trying to do harm to us, or who are prospering in ways we think are prosperous, we need to be patient for the Lord's timing to deal with them. Because if we try to do it on our own timing, it's not going to work out. We shouldn't be jealous of what they're prospering in, because it's not truly of God. So when the time comes for the wicked to fall down, the Lord will let them fall down. It's not our job to take vengeance or to put down those who need to be put down, but that's the Lord's job. So we need to be patient in tribulation, and patient in waiting for the Lord to do what he wants to do. Because it says in verse 9, for the wicked shall be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord shall possess the land. So anyone who's wicked, who might be trying to rush forward and take things of their own, are going to be cut off. But we who wait for the Lord are the ones who are going to possess the land and get what the Lord has in store for us. And it says, verse 10, yet a little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look well at his place, he will not be there. But the meek shall possess the land and delight themselves in abundant prosperity. So the wicked in the end aren't going to be the ones who are in the prosperity. It's the ones who are meek and wait in the Lord, or wait on the Lord. And next I'm going to Philippians chapter 4. So Philippians 4, chapter 4, starting with verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I will say, rejoice. Let all men know your forbearance. The Lord is at hand. Have no anxiety about anything, But in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is gracious, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What you have learned and received, and heard and seen in me, do. And the God of peace will be with you. So as long as we do these things that he's told us to do, it says the God of peace will be with you. And so when we go through tribulation or times when we're having a hard time, whether we're having anxiety or something like that, let your request be made made known to God, and then be patient, and not rush, and don't try to rush things or be anxious about things, because the Lord is going to do things in His timing, and so unless we're also doing things in His timing, we're not going to be in unity with Him. Because if you take too long to do something that the Lord wants you to do, then that's going to be a missed opportunity that you won't be able to receive a blessing from because you didn't do what He said to do. And if you try and do it too soon, then you might get to that place before you're supposed to be there, and something might happen that wasn't supposed to happen in the first place. So we need to make sure we're going places in the Lord's timing and doing things in the Lord's timing, not to waylay, but also not to rush things. So be patient for the Lord to give you the go-to to do whatever it is He wants you to do. And if you're going through times of tribulation and trouble, when people are trying to hurt you or trying to discourage you, just let your request be made known to God, and then be patient. Don't try to deal with them yourselves, because it's only going to make it worse in the end. But the Lord is the one who brings vengeance. It's not your job to get revenge on your enemies. And so that was the main thing I was getting. It was patience. And so it says, and I'm going to read the definition one more time. It says, patience, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. And so you can just ask yourself, are you able to go through suffering, trouble, and delay without getting upset or angry at yourself or at God? If not, then that's one thing you can ask God for. Ask God for more patience, and to not be anxious or to not be troubled by things that you don't know are going on. Ask Him to help you just be able to get through times and not worry about what's going to happen, but ask Him to help you to rely on Him more and to not worry about what's going to happen. So just work on that. Ask Him to help you be patient so that you don't get angry or upset in the times of suffering, trouble, or delay. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good night.